Hey everyone, Egman here, and I'm here with not one, not three, but two, count them, two deck profiles. One confirmed sucks, and so let me talk about it real quick. So a couple weeks ago, I made a Goku Black deck. That was aggro based. It was pretty much like the blue red aggro, and I was just like, oh, I want to be creative, so I used Goku Black instead of whoever as the leader, and after a while, I thought, oh, maybe some like cool mid range stuff would happen. Um, Getting two red energy to get hit out was really important, so started making that. This is and here's the other one. So took this deck profile to or took this deck to locals. I went 2 and 3 with it, which isn't great, obviously, but that was the first time I went to, and then I've tweaked it to this one over here. But if you want to, I think I haven't tested this version as much, but I think it's better. So, um, but I'm going to just talk about this deck right here, what went well, what went bad, and then switch over to this one. Also, it was a best of one, so I felt like there was a lot of stuff in my side that I could side in against like a control matchup, but I couldn't because it was best of one. So let's go over the deck. So for those who don't know, Goku Black, what he does is if you have 2 or more blue energy, you take 1 card from your life, put it to your energy, and at the end of your turn, you put 1 card from your energy to your discard area. So you get a temporary boost every turn from your life. And then you awaken, you draw 2, and then the backside's kind of like weird and different, but I like the effect. So during your turn, if you have 2 or less life, when this card attacks, it gets plus 5k and double strike. So that's really good for finishing up the game. And when this card attacks, draw 1 card. So pretty good. And kind of it's like a mid range ability, right? Or at least kind of like a ramping. You ramp up at the beginning, and then you try to finish the game with his attack. So he's pretty good. He also has the God tag, so you can use Helace, which is one of the best super combos right now. So that's really powerful, and pretty much the entire reason I wanted to try and make this guy work. He's also blue, which is really meta relevant. So the idea is that you want to try to. So his ability, you need specifically 2 blue energy, which normally for most of these kind of blue red decks, you want to charge blue turn 1 and red turn 2, right? And I was trying to find a way to get around it. So the idea is that you really wanted to get Objection or Majin Defier West Supreme Kai out on turn 2, and so what you do is you lay down 2 blue energy, and then you use Goku Black's ability, and you see what energy you get from life. Because that's the only other bad thing about this is that you don't know what color energy you're getting. You always want to hit red off your life, and so that's why I'm running like the lineup that I am with Vada's Assistance as the counter. This I was kind of iffy about this, but the idea that it was another red card, and also if you had like Majin Defier West Supreme Kai, you could tap it and then you can untap it. Oh, I don't know why that did that. Untap it later in your turn, which is good. So that's why I ran that. But yeah, turn 2 you would use Objection or West Supreme Kai and be able to pretty much get up to 4 energy by playing one of these and then also tapping. And then after that, you get to turn 4, where you turn 3 where you're able to put out Foreseeing Hit and start taking aggressive control of the game. It worked out pretty okay. I would say that I got hit by just by a lot of like the SS3 blue decks that had like Vegito or Bergamo, and it was really hard to get around those with this deck. So I feel like I need to be kind of more aggressive, and then also against those decks I would 100% side in Zeno or chain attack Zeno, just because that's the only way to really get around that. And yeah, I chose Time's Choice Supreme Kai of Time, just because I felt like I had enough double strike and aggressive power that I didn't want to run Fu, and I had some like kind of clunky extra cards that I wanted to get around, so I'd use this to get like the battle cards I need and help find Helace. But and I think that's about it. Goten and Goten and Legic just to help survive for a little bit, and then Majin, Buu. Everything else is pretty standard. Trunks, Kaba, and Goku. So this is what I ran. I went 2 and 3. I lost to SS3 Blue was really hard. Blue control was really hard to get around just because of how defensive it was. And I didn't have Zeno. I think that was something really important. So, which isn't the side deck for this one. I have a side deck kind of built, but it was best at 1. So let's go over this one and kind of what I changed. So I changed a couple things. One, I just decided Objection was objectively better. Just because it was able to get a red energy to the field, which is really good. When you do West Supreme Kai, it's just you put her down and it's just another temporary blue energy, right? Instead of red, or potentially red, which is important. What else? I put in Chain Attack Zeno into the main. I think this is important. I think this was needed too. We have so much card draw and so much with Goku Black being able to draw 2 when you flip, with Helace being able to she can discard extra objections, and she digs twice as much, so Chain Attack Zeno I think is more popular. Scientist Fu I chose because even though it's really is just 2 card draw, like I thought, I'd hate to get this, and I thought this might be a little bit better because you could play it for free, but paying this one is just way more powerful, just being able to draw 2 cards. And still our MVP hit just because he's like the best card in the game right now. It's really important to just get him out, see your opponent's hand, take the super combos out, see what they can do, see if you're able to swing for game, that kind of thing. So this is the deck. Let me know what you guys think about it. If you want to try it out, let me know how it goes, and I will catch you guys next time.